Hello, ALS Canada Revolution Riders. I'm Julie and I'm going to be introducing today's workout. Today you're going to have a very unique F45 workout. It's a hybrid. So up until now you've been seeing strength or cardio. Today we're going to be merging them together for an incredible workout. Today's workout's called quarterbacks, and if you can hear the name, you can probably guess there is a little bit of football-inspired work, but we thought it'd be perfect for you guys because it is a mix of strength, power, agility, cardio, and we know that's all going to come into play on your Revolution ride. Today's workout is broken up into 2 pods. Your first one is your offensive work, 7 exercises. You will do 2 sets at each exercise before you move on to the next. And then that's it, you're done. Then you move on to your defensive pod, another 7 exercises coming at you, 2 sets before you move on to the next exercise, and then you're done as well. The timing for today is grueling, so you do need to pace yourself. You have 55 seconds of work and only 20 seconds of rest, and then right back into 55 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Really think about the fact that you're going to be doing that exercise for about 2 minutes. Before you set that pace for yourself for that full 2 minutes, but try and keep it up. Slow things down today, really be smooth and controlled in your movements, and you're gonna have an incredible workout. You have Coach Diana and Coach Matt taking you through it. They're gonna be on the screen shortly. Have fun.
Without further ado, we will go over the timing in a moment, but here are your 14 exercises that you're going to see today. Number 1 is going to be a bent row. We're going to go through these pretty quick. So we all know bent rows. We got lots of time to talk about it during the set. Then we have a sprinter bound with a high knee. So that's the one that looks like a sprinter start. And we're going to drive the knee up and into the body. Then we're going to take that into a front squat. So you can use a bar, a ball, a bag, whatever you got, dumbbells, and we're going to put it in the front rack and squat. Then we have man eaters. We'll walk through this one nice and slow, and we'll do it again when we get there. You're going to jump out, 1 push-up, row. So you got push up, row, jump in, and then drive the dumbbells in and over the head. Then we're going into frog squats where we can add a little bit of weight to it. I will also give you the option of a back squat there if you do have the bar, because that's an awesome football development exercise. Then we have 4 shuffles, 2 plyo lunges. So 4 at the top, 2 at the bottom. 4 at the top, 2 at the bottom. And then we have a Romanian deadlift with a pause where we will play around with the length of the pauses, and we'll add in some half reps and have some fun with that. That's going to be pod number 1. Then we'll take a 1-minute water break, and the back 7 start with a sumo squat with a bicep curl combination, otherwise known as a Diana squat. Just so we're clear, that's her signature move right there, signature exercise. Then we're going into ice skaters where we're going to be on the balls of the feet. We're going to drive side to side laterally. Then we have a glute bridge or a hip thruster, whatever one you would like. So you can use the floor, or you can use something to elevate either the feet or the upper body. Then we have fast feet into a burpee where we'll play around with this, but we're going to get it right on the toes of the feet, getting that little running stride, hit the deck, come on back up. So that one's just going to spike the heart rate. Then we have chest presses. We all know how to do that. Dumbbells, whatever you got. And then we have swings, always a favorite of mine. So kettlebell or dumbbell, and an amazing developmental exercise for any contact athlete. So we'll throw that in there. And we're going to finish it off with a sumo Romanian deadlift, which we're going to tempo. We're going to weight as heavily as we can for the final exercise. And then we are going to tempo a little bit quicker than the deadlift that we saw earlier. So D, if you want to press play on that thing, we got about 30 seconds or so, I believe, until the warm-up starts. So let's go over the parameters of the workout. So we already know you have 14 stations between 2 pods, 7 on each half. You're going to do 2 sets in a row at each station with a timing of 55 seconds of work to 20 seconds of rest. So 55 on, 20 off, 2 times. Then we move on to the next exercise, and we will never see that one again. Okay, so we're just going top to bottom, 1 through 14, water break right in the middle, 2 sets, 1 lap, and the warm-up is going to start in about 10 seconds. 20 seconds, I lied. So have some fun, play some football. Should we start this off with a little football music, D?
Sure.
Okay, you ready? Everybody, let's get ready to warm up. All right, we're going to switch it up. 1 inchworm, 10 mountain climbers. Lunge with an overhead reach. And switching up, high knees with a pause, and then a single leg deadlift. There's a lot going on for a little 15-second warm-up. Just take whatever you want there, either high knees or do some single leg deadlifts. That's a crazy warm-up exercise. Why the hell would they put that in there? All right, push up with shoulder taps. 1 push-up, tap, tap. 1 push-up, tap, tap. And hip thrusters with a little reach. That's just a 3-point bridge. So do a sit-up and then 3-point bridge. What in the world are they naming these exercises? In all seriousness, that is not even remotely close to what that is. They're just making stuff up here. Roll and reach out. This is a back roll into a straddle reach. And burpee. Or we can let's name everything a new name today. We'll call these we'll call these just randomly. We'll pick an animal, a pelican. There you go. We'll call it a pelican. It's like just about as sensible as some of the names they come up with. All right, lateral tuck jumps. We'll call you angry frogs. There, it's going to be an angry frog. 3, 2, 1, take a break. All right, guys, let's get ready to kick this party off in 17 seconds. We got station number 1 coming at you. 2 sets in a row, 55 on, 25 or 20 off. It's a bent row, nice, steady, slow, and smooth. All right, it's the first station of the day. It's a long set. You're weightlifting. Let's enter it with some intelligence. Here we go. Pick a tempo that you can support the whole time. Remember, we're pulling the back head of that dumbbell towards the pocket of the pants. We don't want to pull the dumbbell too high up the body. You can see where Diana's pulling it. There's not a whole lot of bend in the elbow, which means she's moving those dumbbells from. And depending on your comfort level, how your hamstrings are, the health of your lower back, that'll determine how deep you are in that hip hinge. That's a long set. You still got 20 seconds left, guys. Just nice and slow and steady. If anybody does find that this is bothering their back, feel free to just drop 1 dumbbell and you can support the row on a bench or a table or anything. 2, 1, and done. Take a break. We're going to do it again. This will beat you up. If you're hitting that dumbbell row properly and you're pulling the dumbbell back towards the pocket of the shorts or the pants, like you should be feeling that in your lats already, even if you're using 10 to 15-pound dumbbells. Just slow, steady, controlled movement. Don't let that dumbbell take you where you don't want to go. Roy and Kim, you guys look real good. Roy, you can pull the elbows a little bit on the finish. You got really good technique right now, but yeah, you can just to tighten that up a little bit at the top. Andrea, good work. Kristen looks good. Arlene, solid row. Nicely done. Rachel, good job supporting it. Brandon can't see it, but just keep on going, brother. 17 seconds to go, everybody. Up next, we got that sprinter bound into the high knee. So that's the one where Diana kind of started in that deep sprinter's lunge and then jumped up, driving the knee up and into the chest. Take a break.
So we alternate down one side.
Let's alternate every step. That's a long set. Okay. Yeah. So you step back with the right leg, drive the right knee up and into the chest. The second set will give you guys something else to work with, but let's just get the tempo down. So drum, yeah. If you got healthy hips, healthy back, knees, and everything, you can give this a good go here, guys. You can really catapult that knee forward, drive yourself vertically up in the air. Try and get like a solid 8 to 10 inches off of the ground. Like, let's really jump off that leg. I don't care how slow the reps are, but let's make that drive aggressive. You can get just a monstrous amount of energy from that back leg, and that's what you should be focused on right now. So when you're throwing that back leg up toward the ceiling, that's what's propelling you off the floor. Yeah, I know you're jumping off that planted leg, but you can get just a massive amount of energy, kinetic energy, driving that knee up toward the ceiling. And then what you want to do is you don't want to lean back. You want to lean in to the jump, right? So your abdomen's kind of hollowed. You're not leaning back at the top. You're leaning in just a little bit, driving the knee toward the chest. And take a break. Yeah, that was good. That was good. All right, this time, if you want to play, you're going to do that sprinter bound into the jump, but I want you to jump forward, covering as much forward distance as you can on every rep. They don't have to be fast. I'm not looking for, 30 reps. Let's just get 10 solid repetitions. Try and land on the foot you took off on or on both legs. By all means, you can land on both feet. You do not have to land on one, especially if you suffer from knee issues. Just land on both. Solid reps, Roy. Nice job. Rachel, that looks good. Andrew, looks good. Let's see it, Kristen. Let's see it. Oh, that's good. Arlene, nicely done. Everybody's looking good right now. We have 20 seconds left.
Super Bowl. Here's a summary from Business Insider. Tom.
Sorry, my phone was talking to me there. All right, guys. So what do we got, Diana?
Front squat.
Front squat. Devices are slow here. All right, front squat. So we got dumbbells, bar, ball, something up in that front rack position. Yeah, we're good. Everybody's looking good. You can hold one, you can hold two. Traditionally, a front squat is done with a barbell. Not many people have those at their house. So we're going to make do with either a bag, a ball, plates, dumbbells, whatever you got. Okay, now I'm not sure what anybody has that they're working with, but let's, on the next set, take one dumbbell. Let's hold it against the chest in either a goblet or the front rack position and make that the heaviest dumbbell that you have around you. Okay. Everybody is capable of squatting more than they have if they have it. I do understand that we're limited for equipment, so I'm not asking you to find something that's not a weight, but grab a heavy dumbbell, a heavy plate, a bar, something, and let's really weight this one. Let's slow it down. Let's look for around 10, 11 reps, something like that. 2, 1, here we go. So we got 55 seconds. If we get one good controlled rep every 5 seconds, that pulls us off with an 11 rep set. Just slow and steady. 3 seconds down, 2 seconds up. Gets you one every 5 seconds. You carry that weight with or you carry that tempo with a heavy weight. That'll be a solid set. Kristen's adding a little bit of pulse work at the bottom. Good job. Kim, that is the first time in my life I've ever seen somebody do that right there. You've just invented a new way to front squat. Arlene, good work. Kim, good tempo. Nice work, everybody. It's a good set. 7 seconds. Up next, man eaters, also known as man makers. I feel like it's a little sexist. Let's call it we'll call it a girl maker today.
Girl maker.
Lady, woman, what do you want? You pick. Girl. Okay, girl makers. Let's go. So follow Diane, I guess. Down to the floor, jump it out, push up. Row. Row. Jump it in, drive them above the head. That's it right there. Again, jump it out, push up, row. Good. It seems like there's so much going on with this one. If you just think about push up, row, clean and press. Push up, row, clean and press. The rest of it takes care of itself because you have to jump out for the push up. You have to jump in for the clean and press, right? So push up, row, clean and press. Ten seconds. Hell yeah, nicely done. Let's do it again. That was a good tempo for everybody too. No one was rushing. All right, let's repeat the exact same set. If you're feeling good, speed it up through the last, 15, 20 seconds. Just pick up the intensity just a little bit. But everybody is looking pretty damn good. Kim looking good. Challenging set being on those round dumbbells. Nicely done. Good rowing, everybody. Remember the rowing, right? We're pulling that dumbbell a little bit down the rib cage, more back toward the pocket of the pants than up toward the armpit. It's kind of the same principle as we applied in the bent row at station number 1. We're seeing it again right here at station number 4. Keep up the good work for another 8 seconds, and then we are moving on to frog squats. Where the first set, we are just going to keep it steady. Take a break. And if you can get through 55 seconds of continuous frog squatting without breaking your technique, without breaking your positioning, you got some strong quads because he's getting nasty real quick. All right, here we go, everybody. Staying down. Elbows on the inside of the knees. We don't want the feet too wide, right? We want the knees over the ankles. You can see Diana's knees are in perfect position. They're right over her ankles. And then she's just pushing right through the center of the foot. I know you guys can't really see her feet. Yeah, better there from that view, D. Nice. So you'll see there's no rocking back and forth from the heel to the toe. And that's probably the most common mistake that I see all the time in frog squats is people kind of moving from the heel to the toe, from the heel to the toe, right? We want the weight right through the center of the foot the entire set. Since we're doing quarterbacks, let's see your Diana. What number does Tom Brady wear?
5.
No. You sounded very sure of yourself when you said that, but no.
Hey,
And take a break.
no idea.
See if you guys can do a frog squat this way, where we'll add a little bit more hamstring activity. So take your frog squat positioning, but put your hands on the floor instead of elbows in between the knees. So right on the floor. So we're going to drop the butt right down and then lift up and stretch. Drop the butt down, lift up and stretch. Good. That looks good. And this one gets nasty. Hands should be in line with the feet right now. If your hands are ahead of your feet, your hands are too far forward. Should be in between your feet, in between your feet. Yeah, or onto the toes of the shoes is fine too if you'd like. Kristen, good positioning. Yeah, Andrea, good. Rachel, good. Arlene, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Kim, you know what number Tom Brady? Let's see who gets this. Hold it up with your fingers. Roy, you're up. 7, is that what you're holding up? Nope. Good guess, though. Who's got this? Come on. Oh, there we go. Arlene's got it. TB12, TB12, number 12. Two, one, take a break. Up next, we have 4 shuffles, 2 plyo lunges. So this is the one in the demo we were saying 4 at the top, 2 at the bottom. This is actually a nice count for this. The sets are long enough that the 2 split jumps at a time are going to beat your legs up a little bit, but it's manageable because we're coming out of every 2 with those 4 high shuffle steps. So follow Diana on the first couple here. So we're going at the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, bottom 1, bottom 2, top 2, 3, 4, down 1, down 2. And that is your count the whole time. Okay, we'll see if Arlene, since you got the last one right, we'll start off with you. How many Super Bowls has Tom Brady played in?
12.
No. Again, Diana, I admire how certain you are with these answers. Anybody who's going to get it? Anybody know? Hold it up with your fingers. Let's see, Andrea. 9? That's close. You're 1 off.
10.
There you go. 10.
Close too.
You were close. Yeah. You were close. All right. We're doing it again. Here, just to mess with your brain a little bit. Let's go 4 shuffles, 4 seal jacks, 2 split jumps. 4 shuffles, 4 seal jacks. So let's go 2, 3, 4, seal jack, 2, 3, and then we're going to drop into the split. So this way the feet are going front to back, and then they go side to side in the seal jack, and then front to back again, but deeper in that split. Let's take a look at everybody here. Just a little bit of footwork going on. Kim and Roy, you guys are looking fantastic. Rachel, Andrea, good job. Right up on the toes. Arlene and Kristen, good work. Brandon, keep going, brother. What do we have? 25 seconds left at this one. Ten seconds. And we are done with that. That leaves us with 1 station in the front half. That is a Romanian deadlift with a pause. We're going to go down to the bottom of the range, which is parallel to the floor. We're going to pause that movement and kill it for 2 full seconds. And then we're going to slowly come on up. I don't want you shooting out of the bottom of the deadlift. I want you pulling against your weight and the weight that you're carrying, nice and slowly. So you see Diana's killed it, and then up for 2 seconds. Roy, get those shoulders back more. You got to arch your back way more, brother. Arch your back. Stick your butt out. Stick your butt out. Stretch your hamstrings, and then come on. Yeah. You can bend your knees a little bit more once your dumbbells pass them, and then bend a little bit right there, and then come on up. That was a better one. Yeah. You feel the difference in the low back there? Keep that low back as active as possible. Don't let your stomach round. And now come on up. That's it. Keep doing that. Rachel, that looks fantastic. Andrea, good job. Good work. Good work. Take a break and we will do it again.
Woo.
Okay, let's do it one more time. Same thing. This is going to end off pod number 1, or the first half of the workout. Okay, Diana, if Brady has played in 10, how many has he won?
9.
No. That would be amazing, though.
6.
Close. Kim's got it. Kim's got it. Kim's got it. Kim's got it. 7. I like this quarterback's trivia.
Yeah, me too.
I'll give this is one for somebody to answer on the break if you know it. So Jerry Rice, arguably the best receiver of all time in the National Football League, played for what 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks? Take a break. Since it's quarterbacks trivia, there we go. That's a good one for you. What 2 famous Hall of Fame quarterbacks did Jerry Rice play with? Arlene, let's see it. You know? You know? You look like you know. No, you don't know? Okay. Okay, guys, you got another 30 seconds, and then we are going to start off.
Just know Joe Montana. I don't know who the other one is.
Huh?
Who got that? Joe Montana? You said Joe Montana?
But I don't know who the other one is.
The other one, number 8 for the San Francisco 49ers, the great Steve Young.
Steve Young.
The great Steve Young. All right, guys, pod number 2 coming up. Sumo squat to bicep curl, otherwise known as the Diana. In 3, 2, 1.
No workout.
If Diana, if you were a Mortal Kombat character, this would be your finishing move. This would be it somehow.
If I was what?
A Mortal Kombat character, this would be your finishing move.
100%.
Squat to bicep curl.
You know what it'd be? So squat to curl, jab, jab.
There you go. Finish him.
Squat to curl, jab, jab. Yeah.
25 seconds. Looking good, everybody. Don't be shy to make those bicep curls heavy. If you're following Diana and you're doing those punches, make sure you're not doing that with anything over about an 8-pound dumbbell. Do not punch if you have something that's a heavy curl. 2, 1, take a break. You got another crack at that. So if you think you can go up, let's go up.
Okay, let's go. Get ready, pick them up, pick them up. Start on time, here we go. How about a press?
Yeah, let's get these. Yeah, I like it, guys. It looks like quite a few people are lifting fairly heavy weights right now. So awesome work if you're doing that. Andrea, I like that plate. Nice work.
Press it. Keep those elbows in, nice and tight on those curls. Control.
Like the punches, Kristen. Good work. Good tempo. Arlene, Rachel, Andrea. Good sets all the way through, guys. Nice work. I've been looking for stuff to call out or talk about. Everybody's looking pretty damn good, though. Nice job. Ice skaters are coming up next. Where for the first half, we'll just keep it standard. We'll just get up on the balls of the feet and bounce side to side. Here's a brain twister. Here's another one, okay? What is the capital of the state that Tom Brady now calls his football home? Let's see who gets this one first. 5 seconds from now, ice skaters, balls of the feet. Let's go. Up on the balls of the feet. And at the halfway mark, guys, we're just going to take this and we are going to add a pause to it on every 5th rep. So right now, let's pretend the floor's on fire here a little bit. Let's get moving. So sluggish looking skater right now. That's it. That's it. Imagine a hockey player skating side to side, right? They're not pausing on every stride. Bounce, 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 dig.
Do I look like you?
You do. You look good right now. Yeah, that looks fantastic. All right, guys, now pause every 5th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. That's it. We want to pause up on the ball of the foot if we can. Watch how tricky that is. Try to keep your heel off the floor on the pause.
Oh.
Heel in. That's tough, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
And then take a break. You got to really kind of point load that balance, right? So it shows you where your weight distribution is front to back when you add that pause. All right, going again in 3, 2. Let's start it the way we finished it. Pause every 5th. Here's a little balance and coordination challenge for you. On the 5th reps that you're pausing, stay up on the ball of the foot and see if you can bring the knee up and kick the foot out the front like a front kick, and then go right back into the next skater. It can be done quick. It's just up, kick, move. 2, 3, up, kick, move. 4, 5, up, kick, move, and that's it. Don't let that free leg touch. Nice, Kim. That's a challenging exercise, ladies and gents. Good work. Everybody's looking good. Everybody's trying it. We got 5 seconds left in the set, and then we are moving on to glute bridges or hip thrusters. All right, glute bridges or hip thrusters. We were doing this the other day. A cool way to kind of trick this out too, if you don't have heavy weights or a bag to put on your lap, is take a light ball or take a soft object and squeeze it in between your knees when you're doing this. Get a little bit of adduction work there. So you can see Diana's got a dumbbell on her lap. Still waiting for the first person to get the trivia question too. Let's see it. So the capital of the state that Tom Brady now calls his football home. I wish we had prizes to give away. That would be fun.
I feel like I need to Google that.
We'll see if anyone gets it. You break it down, you just got to know one state capital. You just got to know where Tom Brady plays, and the rest is easy. Three, 2, 1. Take a break. Nicely done, everybody. We're going to trick it out the way Diana does. Roy's coming up. Let's see. Let's see it, Roy. No, sir, but you have the right state, but the wrong city. Good guess, though. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. "45 seconds.
Ooh, okay, this is burning right now.
Arlene, good guess, but was that Arlene that wrote that? Good guess, but wrong city. Diana, what do you say we add in a little pulse here?
Pulse it, baby.
There you go. So we're going up to the top, halfway down, all the way up, all the way down.
But I'm not letting my butt touch the floor when I go down.
No, you are not.
My ass is on fire.
And Donna, we are moving on to fast feet into a burpee. So the first set for the first half, I just want you to get into a good running rhythm. It does not have to be as fast as possible. Just stay up on the tips of the toes, keep the feet tight to the ground, run every 10th step drop. So let's go. Every 10, hit the deck nice and smooth, and let's work on how fast you can get up to your feet and start moving again. The second set, we're going to try something totally different. I'll start explaining it now. So the next set, we're going to have everybody lie down on the ground. So you're going to just lay on your stomach. And then the goal is going to be to pop to the feet and get into those fast feet for 10 steps as fast as humanly possible. All right, so we're going to lay down flat and then pop up to the feet and start running as quick as we can. And we're going to take every sequence as its own individual rep. Take a break. So we'll start that off together. Everybody lay down on their stomach. Hands tight to the ribs. And on the go, we're going to pop to the feet, start running those steps. 3, 2, 1, pop, up, run. 10, back down, reset. Take your time on the reset and go. As soon as you're ready, you guys can carry your own tempo now. but I want you to jump in almost like you're starting that running stride before your feet even hit the freaking ground. So by the time you jump in, you already have 1 foot up, 1 foot down. You're already running. So when you jump in from that burpee, you're basically landing in a stride that you can run on the spot with. Arlene, nice work. That was good. If you have the room, only if you have the room, try taking a few steps forward. So jump up and just turn into a forward sprint right out of the burpee. Just as soon as you land, forward. Good work. Good work, everybody. Roy, good job. We have a chest press coming up next. There's only 3 stations to go. Chest presses. Let's make them heavy if we have the opportunity. Get a nice heavy 12-rep set or so. Three, 2, 1, and let's do it. For anybody who has not taken a crack at it, Tom Brady plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So all you need to do is figure out the state capital of Florida. No one's got it yet. Kim, watch how far you're letting those dumbbells drag you back, right? Keep your wrists right over your elbows the whole time. Should be straight lines. You don't want to see the dumbbells drifting back towards your face. Yeah, that's better. That's better. This looks good, everybody. Nicely done. I like that single arm option, Arlene. Nice work. We'll repeat that in 20. Take a break. If you're on the floor, let's bridge the hips for the next one. Let's lift the hips up. Do it so we're slightly suspended. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Nice, heavy, deep chest presses. If you're on the floor, which some of you are, we're going down until those triceps make firm contact with the floor. Rachel, good positioning with the dumbbell to the wrist, to the elbow. Looks good. Kristen, you need to get someone in there to spot you for those weights, man. 20 seconds. Good work. Coming up, we have swings. We only have 2 stations to go. So grab a kettlebell or some dumbbells. Mentioned it in the demo, always a favorite of mine. I would make the argument any day that if you were going to do one exercise and one exercise only for the rest of your life, this should be it right here. Probably the most fundamental exercise that exists on earth. You could argue a squat, but let's do some swings. Here we go. Keep the object tight to the body. Pop that hip. Drive the weight with the hip extension. Remember, guys, when you are, I'm seeing a bunch of people do it already. When you're at the top of the swing, do not lean backwards. That's not the finishing position. You don't want to lean backwards. You want to stand up tall with the belly slightly hollowed, and you're kind of over top of your feet. And then on the way down, the object just drops. Just let it float. You should not feel right now with the weights that we're all using, because we're in the house, nobody should feel like they're really even using their arms. Except for maybe Andrea. That looks pretty heavy there. I'm not sure how heavy it is, but it looks big. Three, 2, 1, and take a break. You saw Diana doing an alternating single arm swing. Feel free to jump in with that. Also an awesome swing. Just transition that bell or that dumbbell every time you come up to the top. 7 seconds. We're going to hit our third last set. Let's go.
Did you see that?
I didn't. I was looking at other people. What'd you do? Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. Did you? That was pretty good, man. Do it. Get it with two hands. You can get it with two hands. You can get it with two. You know what you got to do on that? All you got to do is get that like away from your face a little bit more and throw it higher. You're just not giving it enough time to rotate. That's all.
Because I'm scared.
You taking your teeth out? Sumo Romanian Deadlifts, station 14 of 14. Let's make them as heavy as we can. Let's get those feet out wider than squat width, toes ducked out slightly. Let's push the butt to the back of the room. Keep a good back position. There is bend in the knees in this one. And let's carry a slightly higher tempo than we did on those very controlled Romanian deadlifts earlier. It's a fairly short range, particularly if you have kettlebells. So let's just go down, touch the floor, drive. Touch the floor, drive. If you have dumbbells, your dumbbells, if you're doing a sumo deadlift, ladies and gents, should be right in between your legs and they should be in a hammer grip position. You can rotate them so the palms are kind of facing the body at the top. So there's a few of you guys doing it. So if you're using dumbbells on a sumo, the dumbbells should be inside the gate, guys. Diana, grab a set of dumbbells. If your dumbbells are in front of your legs, you're doing something a little off because the dumbbells are too tight. The legs should be way too wide for the dumbbells to line up with them. So when you're going down to the bottom, you'll see Diana's going to have the dumbbells inside the legs, right? Like if the dumbbells are riding down the shins, particularly if you're tall, that's your footwork is too tight. Foot positioning is too tight. Let's get the feet out nice and wide, push the butt to the back of the room, give the dumbbells enough room to kind of sit inside the legs at the bottom of the deadlift. Knees are pushed out, back position is on point. This is the last set of the day, guys. The 28th of your 28 sets. All of them 55 seconds. That's a lot of active work time if you've been starting the sets on time and taking them right to the end. So good work today, good effort into the final 30 seconds. Final 15 seconds. Keep pulling right to the finish line. Right to the finish line.
Yeah, let's pick up that tempo a little bit if you have a lighter weight.
There you go. There you go. That is quarterbacks done for the day. Fantastic effort. That was good. Not a lot of technical stuff to touch on. Everybody looked good today. Aside from no one knowing the capital of Florida, but we'll let that go for the day. Diana, stretching.
I know it's the Sunshine State. Does that count?
That does not count. You're 0 for 3, Roy.
All right, let's stretch it out.
The capital of and Brandon, it is not Fort Lauderdale. The capital of Florida, guys, is Tallahassee. Capital is Tallahassee.
I would have never known that.
It's the capital of Florida.
All right, nice silence pose here.
Admittedly, a tougher one of the state capitals, though. Brandon says that sounds made up.
All right, let's get to the top. Let's go into a nice big cat stretch. So hollow out through the core, open up the shoulder blades, pull that belly button in, tuck your chin into your chest. And then inhale, arch the back, open up the chest. Good, and then exhale back to that cat stretch. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, neutral spine, curl the toes under. Let's go into downward facing dog. So press those heels towards the floor. Press that upper body through the arms so that your ears are in line with your biceps. And just slowly start to press one heel down and then the other. Good, now come up on the toes and now press both heels down. Take the left foot outside of the left hand. Drop that right knee down into a nice low lunge stretch for that hip flexor. Good. Curl that toe under, lift that knee back up off the floor, step back to plank, and switch sides. Right hand, right foot around the outside of the right hand. Drop that left knee down. Good. Curl that left toe up, lift the left knee off, back to plank. Lower down, inhale to cobra. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Good. Back to child's pose. And back to tabletop. Come up onto your feet. Good. Shake that upper body out. Left arm goes up for balance. Right hand reaches back for the top of the right foot. A little bit of balance work here. A little bit of quad stretch. Open up through the chest. Knees are parallel. Push your hips forward. Core is engaged. Good. Just balancing on that left side. Switch. Balance on that right leg now with that quad stretch. Big deep breaths in and out. Woo. And release. Fingers interlace them in front. Open up the shoulder blades. Tuck your chin. Now open up through the chest. Fingertips behind you, interlace them, shoulders down and back. Open up that chest. Good, drop those shoulders. Roll those shoulders back. And you're all set.